Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Masood, and in today's episode I want to introduce you with two practical JavaScript functions which are used inside your projects every day, and they are so useful for you. These functions are called the JavaScript MAP and FILTER function. Before we start, please subscribe to my channel in order to receive notifications whenever a new episode is out there. So be with us to see how we can use these functions inside our projects. Map function usually is used for changing the structure of your array. I mean, for example, you have an array that consists of too many fields, and you just want to have one or two fields of them, and you don't want to, for example, pass all your data to your component, and this is gonna be heavy for your project. So we can use JavaScript map function to change our data array structure by using a function that we will pass to it. Let's see how we can do it. Here, as you can see in code sandbox.io, I created an empty ReactJS project, and I declared an array here with name of people, and here you can see we have three objects inside our array, which are objects has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 property, and I want to uh, change the structure to just have the ID, the name, and age of each person. And for example, we don't need to know where this person lives, or what's the sex of him, or what cars does this person have. Okay, it's really easy. For example, uh, inside the render function, I want to render these properties. I need to call people, first of all, name of the array, and then map. And as an argument, you need to pass a function to the map function. You can use arrow functions. It's so easy to use, so I'm going to use it. The first thing that we need is a variable. It doesn't matter what the name of it is. For example, I gonna choose P as a person, and I will have parentheses to return the data. And here I will a div, and I want to show the name of each person inside h1 tag, and here I can use a variable which represents one item in our array. For example, p dot name, and one h4 for p dot age, and finally p dot id. Okay, as you can see here, I have the list of people, but we don't bring all the fields to this page, and we just have the name and age, and finally the ID. And what about the filter function? Filter function is so useful for in some cases you need to filter your data. I mean, for example, you just want to select people which are under 15, or select people that their ID is less than 10. For these kind of things, you can filter your array into a smaller one, but it's completely different from map function. With map function, we could change the structure of our each item inside our object or array. But using filter function, we just filter number of items, but we can't uh, change the structure of each array. Okay, let's see how we can use filter inside our current project. For example, let's add one another person to our array with ID 4 team, and he doesn't have any car and his age is 15 and he lives in St. Petersburg. Okay, here I want to filter to show just the people that are under 25. How we can do it? It's so easy. By using filter like the map, it accepts one function as an argument. So I can pass my function. I will be using arrow function like the past, and item, for example, p again, the variable name p dot age must be greater than 25. So as you can see, currently we just showing people greater than 25. If I want to show less than, lower than 25, yeah, you can see that it only selects these two items for me in the list. As you saw, it was really easy to use JavaScript filter and map functions, but they are really used inside JavaScript projects, and me myself usually use it every day too many times inside my projects for rendering arrays and filtering them. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please share your thoughts about it. If you have more information, I will be happy if you share it with me. Thank you for watching.